Hello, my name is Brownie Connor and I am a Close to My Heart consultant. I was just wanting to make a video in regards to the 3D strawberry project that I had featured in my 2012 virtual open house for the Close to My Heart idea book. A few people had asked about the particulars about this project, and since it is October and fall, I wanted to demonstrate how to create a 3D object by actually showing you how to do a pumpkin this time. But before we do that, I did want to first show you answer some of the questions about the strawberry itself. A strawberry was cut at 3 inches. I used a Cuttlebug with the dots folder and then swiped it lightly with the black ink pad to give that dimension on the dots and give it a more realistic look. Now, in regards to this pumpkin, both the strawberry and the pumpkin were featured in our Cricut Artiste. And this can be found on page 78. Down in the bottom, you will have your pumpkin itself and the corresponding leaf. Now, to find it on your Cricut Artiste, on your overlay, you will be pressing 3D, and then it will be 3 spaces over on the bottom. That will make your pumpkin itself. To make the leaf, you have to press the shift and either repeat last or the pumpkin again and leave it on the 3D item, and you will be able to cut the leaf. The nice thing about Cricut is you do not have to try and figure out the size of the leaf as long as the real dial size is off. If this is off, then if you set the pumpkin at 3.5, your leaf will be cut in proportion to the size of the pumpkin. So, the pumpkin itself was cut at 3.5. I pretty much did an outline of it, so you will be able to see what it looks like. You're going to see that there are score marks on each side, as well as score marks in the bottom. Now, what we need to do is to actually fold in the bottom to form the base of the pumpkin. So what we're going to do is just kind of follow that circle part. Then you are going to attach that part together. I like to use a strong glue, and we have liquid glass, and just hold the piece together until it bonds and fuses completely. Once that's done, the main project and the main question is, how do you assemble the pieces together? The main thing to remember in regards to doing either the strawberry or the pumpkin is to actually curl your petals inward. This way you don't have to fight it as much. Then what you're going to do is you're actually going to have to tie one end of this thing and then start to connect the dots together. Now, this is a great project for Halloween trick-or-treating. You can put either a trick or a treat in here. You can put it as a placeholder for your parties with names on the outside. Just like to do that. And as you actually put it together, we're gonna have to bend over the pieces so that you're not having to struggle and fight through it as much. Then, once you get that, all you have to do is tie it together like this. So now you got your pumpkin, which is good, and we are going to attach the leaf. Now, I wanted to show a few tricks in regards to the leaf. I like to kind of add a little bit of dimension to the leaf. So we're going to put the pad out here, again the blunt object, outline the veins of the leaf, then you can actually get your ink pad and just kind of distress over and just help to show the veins. This just adds a little bit more interest to your project, which is good. Then you just want to pull it through and tie that, and there's your pumpkin right there. I did want to also just demonstrate another option in regards to the pumpkin. If you notice with this one, I actually made this with a flirty paper pack, but you can actually make your own design by using plain cardstock. This is Autumn Terracotta, and then what I did was I got Autumn Terracotta ink pad and a stamp. This is from our diverse background stamp. I stamped it onto cardstock before I actually cut the pumpkin. And then what I did, as you notice, this is not string. If you prefer not to do string, I used a flower wire, and you can actually remember to always kind of curl in the petals a little bit so that gives you a little bit more give. Then you just put that through. What I like to do is I like to twist this a little bit, then connect the other opposing petals. I call them petals. You can call them whatever you want. Twist. Connect this last one. That kind of helps to bring it up real quick and simple. I don't know if this would be ideal for children though. Then I just put my leaf through the top. Always a challenge. There we go. Then bend over your stem for however high you want it. Twist. And you have one with just the stem. So that's about the main thing in regards to this pumpkin. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free and post your comments on the box below. Thank you, and I hope you have fun making these pumpkins. Goodbye.